can just wait right there for me. That'd be perfect. Sure. Yeah, the attraction opens in about 15 to 20 more minutes, give or take. We just have some people getting into place and just things like that. Okay. What's that? Oh, yeah, I've been here about 3 months now. Yeah. I'm more of a volunteer. Yeah, they pay me minimum wage, but outside of that, I'm just really volunteering my time and efforts here. Yeah. Well, the Haunted Fields is a very well-known haunted attraction in the area. Yeah. It's your first time? That's awesome. I'm excited for you. Yeah, you're gonna be scared a lot, probably. But don't worry, the actors are all professionals. A lot of them are actually off-duty police and fire people. Yeah, so if anything goes, wrong, you're in good hands. There's even some off-duty paramedics that volunteer their time here as well. No, I am not one myself. No. Well, that's kind of you to say. What made you want to come to the Haunted Fields? You saw that ad? Yeah. That's pretty good. You know what, while I have you here in line, and yeah, you're definitely the only one in line so far, I'm going to have you just fill out a waiver for me, okay? Yeah. Here, let me just reach down here. There we go. Yeah, I just keep my bag and some things over here. But I have this for you to sign for me. It's just a waiver going over some things. Here you go. Yeah. Well, really all it is, it's just a waiver for you to look over, review, make sure that there's no terms or conditions you don't agree with. Things such as getting hurt, for example, though we do everything we can to prevent injury to our guests and our employees, accidents do happen, and we just want to make sure we're both in agreement, us as the party and you as the customer in this case. Yeah, that we both just have an agreement that in case accidental injury were to occur, we of course would not be liable. Oh no, we're not intentionally trying to harm anybody. No. And make sure you do take some time just to review some of the terms on the bottom as well. Yeah. Well, the possibly getting kidnapped portion, it is a little disturbing at first when you read it, but really all it is an actor sometimes, not always, will just pick one of the stragglers off in the group, maybe drag them into another room, and then your group will be like, oh no, where'd they go? Where's our friend? And then we, of course, as professionals, we would just take you around and be like, hey, just play along. I'm not going to hurt you, come on. And we would take you to a separate room, or maybe guide you through one of the many different paths or hallways, until we get you near your group again in a different section of the attraction. And then you'd pop out and kind of scare your own group of friends, and you'd probably make up some kind of a story like, oh no, you'll never believe me. They took me to a side room, and there was, some crazy clown in there, and I just escaped. Things like that, yeah. Sure. And, don't forget to also initial right there. Yeah. Yeah, you just want to make sure you initial there. And please sign and date at the bottom as well. Perfect. Thank you, I'll take that back now. I just have to make some notes as well. So just please allow me a moment. We also have a quick questionnaire, if you would like. Sure. It should only take about a few minutes, like 3 to 5 minutes or so. Okay. Yeah, it's just a park questionnaire. Well, we're not really a park, more like an attraction questionnaire. Okay. First question. How are you, as the guest, enjoying your experience at Haunted Field? Okay. And can you just go back to that part about the porta potties? What happened again? I see. Question number 2. What, if any, food options have you had here? Yeah, so we have a couple food trucks near the front. And yeah, right where the bonfire is, yeah. And we also have a couple other vendors there as well. Have you had any of the food so far? Oh, you've had the apple cider donuts. Those are incredible, aren't they? Yeah. Those are actually brought in locally from the Shadegrove orchard. Yeah, it's about, I'd say, 4 miles southwest of here. They're excellent. Yeah, the same Shadegrove family, yeah, as those murders. I know, it's tragic. Let me ask you something. This isn't part of the questionnaire. Do you honestly believe those stories? I know it was back in the 50s when those murders took place here at the Haunted Fields, one of the state's oldest haunted attractions, by the way. Yeah, well, so you're right, but that's not actually the entire story. The way I understand it, as the owner has explained, is that in 1953, the Shadegrove co-owner, the brother, he actually purchased this home and had it for a few years. But then in 1956, things weren't going so well on their main business, and Haunted Fields was also struggling to keep customers coming in. And he supposedly had created, with his brother, this haunted house here at his own property. And he himself, knowing how to do construction, actually created a labyrinth of sort, a maze-like pattern within his own home, with false walls and many hidden corridors that snake through the 4-story home. Yeah. Well, we found all the hidden nooks and crannies in the house. We all use certain main corridors for the actual haunted attraction, so you don't have to worry about any of that. The rest of it's just storage and other things like that. Right, yeah, they never found the brother, and there was murders too that took place while the attraction was open. Yeah, supposedly a couple guests were cut down in one of the hidden corridors, but again, there's not really much to be found as far as old records and things. Anyway, on to question 3. Yeah, no more of that kind of dark business. Now it's just fun and screams. Do you feel that the Haunted Fields attraction supplies you, the guest, with enough activities for a fun evening with your family? So you don't have any family attending the attraction with you? You got some friends coming? Okay. How many friends of yours are coming? Just curious, just so I can give them a number for the survey here. Okay. And when will they be arriving? Again, it's just for the survey. Okay. I'm assuming you're going to wait for your friends before you enter the haunted house, is that right? Okay. My next question. If you had to give our haunted attraction an emoji rating, yeah, just any emoji that you would have in your phone or so on, what emoji would you apply to us? Really? That's an interesting choice. Can you elaborate a bit more as to why? Okay, that makes sense. Got it. Well, thank you. So we have everything here that we need as far as the waiver, and thank you again for generously supplying me with the survey. Let me go ahead and put this down here. Now, I did happen to notice that you're lacking a bracelet. Did they, at the entryway, give you one? Oh, okay. We do have some new staff working up front today. So let me go ahead. I have an extra bracelet here for you. What tier level of guest entrance did you get? We have the basic tier, which includes, of course, the entrance fee, and you would have to pay separately for what rides you want to go to or attractions. And then, of course, we also have the advanced tier, where you pay a bigger upfront cost for unlimited access to select attractions. Okay. I have it right here for you. So, let me go ahead and you don't have to worry, I'm not one of the actors. I'm not going to get you with these. No, these are just to help me cut the bracelet for you. I'm going to get you. You have nothing to worry about. So, yes, that'd be great. Okay. Yeah. I'm just looking at the size of your wrist here. There we go. Maybe I need to cut it a little bit shorter. Yeah. There we always have such trouble with these things. Do you ever have the hospital bracelets on? They're sometimes really difficult to get off. There we go. Excellent. Perfect. Looks great on you. Now I just need to very briefly just have you open your arms for me. And I'm just going to give you a quick pat down the sides and along the outside of the legs, okay? Yeah. It's just going to take a second here. There we go. And just keep your arms out for me. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. So just your phone and other things. Okay. No, that's fine. You can have your phone on you. Yeah, of course. We do ask, and it was in the waiver as well, one of the sections there, that you do not record any of the attraction, especially when you're inside of the haunted house. Yeah, it's a very strict policy. If we do catch you, any of the actors or security, like myself, or attendants, as we like to call ourselves as well, we will be forced to have you removed. Yeah. So, excellent. Well, I have everything I need here, and we're good. Alright, we're good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm getting the signal now from one of our staff members. Yeah, it's Jim. He's giving me the go-ahead to start opening this up, and we have a couple of groups coming up behind you. If you want, there's a bench right over there you can sit on until your friends arrive, or if you want to try to brave the haunted Shadegrove house yourself, well then you're more than welcome. Okay. You're a risk taker. You're gonna do it twice. That's a good plan. Do it the first time yourself. Get the real experience of the scares and the fright. But then know what's coming next when you go through with your friends. And then you can kind of set them up for some scares too. One of my favorite tactics is to sneak behind one of my friends as we're going through. And then as things are hitting a little bit of a low point where you're not getting jump scared immediately or anything, I like to reach out and scare them myself. Just You don't have to do that though. It's kind of mean. But, alright, well, go on in and be careful